I was a cast member at Walt Disney World for 5 years. I had a young girl get very mad at me for assuming that she was a princess, and this is a cast member story. When I worked at Space Mountain, and if you've been following these videos, you know that a lot of them come from Space Mountain, I would look throughout the line when people were coming up to kind of see, oh, is someone dressed as a certain character, or do they have a really cool shirt on, just so I can try and get an idea, a little storyline, maybe a joke, or something set up in my head before they arrived that I could maybe say, even if it was a quick little line. I spoke about jokes and lines on the last week's cast member story, and you can go and check that out. But this specific time, I had seen this little girl, maybe 5-6 years old, walk through the entire queue, all right? I saw her, she was wearing a dress, she was fully set up, had the crown and everything. You can basically assume, oh, well, this is obviously a princess. At this point, I was at the last section. It's the person that goes and says, push up on your lap bar. So they go and check everyone's lap bar. You have the 19.5 seconds approximately to be able to send the vehicle. It's a quick position, but you can usually speed up and get stuff done, right? This little girl gets in her seat. She's in the front row. I'm like, oh, perfect. I can say, what's up, Captain? What's up, Princess? I feel like I can get some stuff done. We were really flying that day, so I knew we had time to be able to go and speak to this little girl. Well, that was my mistake. Vehicle comes up. She's in her full princess outfit. And I go, push up, push up, push up, push up. Okay, little princess, are you ready to... And I couldn't even get out that because she goes, I am not a princess. And she just stares with just all the hero and the power and the pride that you could have in your eyes, stares ahead down the track, and she says, I am a warrior. And her mom behind her literally goes, I'm so sorry. She saw Merida, and she's seen Brave, and she doesn't like people knowing that she's a princess, and the girl to her goes, I'm not a princess, I'm a warrior! And the mom goes, she's a warrior. Everyone on the vehicle behind her, I then immediately clicked that they're all part of the same family, and they were like, she's a warrior, she's a warrior. And so I was like, oh, okay, that perfect. So I get down so I can get right next to the rocket, and I'm pointing out the little things like, hey, you know, this is how you're going to turn the rocket. You know, this is your speed. Now you're in charge of everyone. There's an asteroid field out there, and I need you to keep everybody safe. Can I trust you? And she goes, you can trust me. I can do this. And I was like, all right. This 5 or 6 year old girl should go to Broadway or go get an Oscar because she was sold in her role, and no one was going to convince her otherwise. I see my light up that I'm ready to be able to send them. I go, okay. I'm like, are you ready? And she just goes, send! And I go, all right. I press the button, and I just, as the vehicle goes away and makes the turn to head towards the blue tunnel, I just hear, to war! And she is just screaming that she is heading into the battlefield all the way into the blue tunnel, and you just hear continual screaming and screaming as it slowly and slowly and slowly gets quieter. She was very confident in her abilities, and I am very proud of her. I hope that the rest of the day that she was continually called warrior. I'm going to assume, because of her bright pink and green and fluffy dress and the fact that she had a crown on, that she was mistaken quite a lot. But I'm glad that she knew she was a warrior and that she was proud, and I hope she got to see Merida that day, again, whether it was in the parade or for a meet and greet, because she knew who she was. Now, I have to ask, when you enter the parks, whether it be Universal, SeaWorld, Disney, whatever, if you're wearing a shirt or maybe a full costume outfit, do you want people to come up to you and kind of say, welcome in Jedi, or hello princess, or oh my gosh, Perry the Platypus? Are you looking for that? I know some people will kind of do like it's the Disney bounding, where you will dress kind of as a character but not really in a costume. Other people will have full-on costumes with their kids or during maybe Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Are you the kind of person that wants someone to come up and either ask for your photo or talk to you about your character? Or do you just like the character and you just want to be left alone in the park? Let me know in the comments, because I'd be interested to know. I don't know. I would like someone to walk up if I put the effort into it. You can be a warrior, you can be a princess, you can be a Jedi, you can be a lot of different things when you visit these parks, but if you want to be a warrior, let someone know. And that's a cast member story.